What's going on, guys? What's going on, mate? How's it going? Oh, the inventory's full already? Damn.
Come, do your trading here.
Oh, wait a minute. It's stolen goods, isn't it? How's the farming luck going? You're not too bad. Saw a notification. I'm crafting and watching. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I've found quite a lot of plans. Not too many. I've only just got on Solstice. I haven't had too many on Solstice so far. I think I did have a purple one somewhere. It might have been on another tune, actually. I'm doing giveaways on Xbox EU as well. Well, I've just got so much trash. I need to delete some of this gear. Let's delete the trash stuff. Wow, look at all this stuff. I'll just keep the blues maybe, I don't know. Not really too bothered about the stolen items. I feel bad claiming a giveaway. Yeah, well, that's alright. I mean, I've got some stuff to give away. Are you on Xbox EU? I've got quite a lot of plans and stuff. If I find anything, might give that away and all. I found a nice little spot here and all. So I'll do a bit of farming. Might do a few bits of chest farming. Might show you a few spots, guys. I'll do some dailies. But yeah, this actually ain't a bad spot. Argonian, that's not going to be any good, probably. Unless it's Murkmire, but you're not going to get Murkmire here. The green ones seem to be going for a lot. Apple basket. But yeah, it's pretty quick here. I am, but I'm overloaded. I went insane farming yesterday and have over 200 plans sitting in my bank. Yeah, I've got quite a lot. Maybe not as many as that though, but yeah. They seem to be dropping pretty good. Well, I don't know, I think I've just been lucky, to be fair. I've just been getting real lucky. But yeah, the Solstice, yeah, not so... I've only had a couple of purple plans, nothing too crazy. I know there is a better spot with the urns, but I'm not too keen on urn farming. I don't really like urn farming. So... I think the PTS is dropping today, the new one. So I'm hoping to bring out a new farming spot once I've had a comb around the map. See if we can find any decent spots to make some gold. That is the plan. I've had terrible luck with the urn farming. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the urn farming at all. I think you get too much trash. The only good thing about the urns is obviously there's more of them. And I just find it awkward just to keep trying to grab them because they're so small. Whereas the cupboards and wardrobes are just easier to grab. So yeah, you won't see me doing a lot of urn farming, as I'm just not a big fan of it. So I try to find spots with like bigger containers, backpacks, trunks, wardrobes. They tend to have better loot anyway. But that's not to say that urn farming is a waste of time. It's just I don't like it. They're too small and you've got to keep doing all this, and I just can't be bothered with all that. So yeah, sometimes I will, but not very often. Who else likes urn farming? Because I just don't. I mean, I have found good stuff in urns and that, but yeah, you have to open like 1,000 urns to get like a couple of plans. Whereas usually the containers are a little bit more generous, but there's just fewer of them, of course. Oh, is he going for me now? But yeah, this is a nice little spot here. It's one of the houses. I was going to release it as like a furnishing plan video, but I'm not sure yet because I mean, to be honest, there is a lot of other houses you can go in. I just like this one. I found a few little spots here and there, but nothing major in Solstice so far. Apart from this one, I quite like this one. I think the drop rate in backpacks and wardrobes are a lot higher based on my results. Yeah, I think they're a higher quality loot container. Not every container is equal. They're all different. Like urns are probably like the trashiest. So that's why you need to go through like thousands of them to even find anything. Whereas backpacks, I think backpacks might be the highest, or dressers and wardrobes. The cupboards not so much because they can drop food. So they've got a higher like loot pool. But yeah, I will be doing giveaways if anyone wants any stuff on Xbox EU. This is... I think I've got a purple furnishing to give away somewhere. And obviously if I find anything else. As yeah, I don't really need the gold now, as I've made probably about 5 million in about a week. Farming plans. It's probably the most gold I've ever had. Ever since I've stopped... Well, have I stopped PvP? Maybe a little bit. I still PvP, but nowhere near as much now. But that's not to say I still be doing builds and guides and stuff. Just yeah, maybe a little bit lax on the PvP now. But yeah, of course, guys, PTS today. It might be the evening time for me. But yeah, they're going to be releasing this on PTS. So I'm going to go through this zone, see if I can find any sweet spots for making farming plans, basically. Start world boss. I might hit the world boss in a minute. I do need to do the dailies. How rich are you? I say I'm rich. I'm not stupid rich. I've probably got... no, it's not on this toon, is it? I think I've got about 5 million, which is rich for me. Because I never really have over about 1 million or 2 million. Because I'm always using it all on builds, of course, and stuff. So I've sort of drained it over time. Crafting motive, Khajiit, come on, you can do better than that. It's the furnishing plans go, yeah. Yeah, furnishing plans is where I've made all the money. Just getting lucky, but yeah, so far, I don't know if I've really abused this toon and it's not going to be dropping anything for me. Might swap toons soon or so. I'll show you this other spot, guys. I'm just going to do a few more runs here. And then I'll show you this other spot I've found. It's a bit... It's alright. It's not bloody brilliant or anything, but... It's just okay. It's only got one backpack, but it's a really fast respawn. But it's just a shame it's only one container. If it was 2 containers, I'd be spamming that. It's nice making that fast money. Yeah, I mean, it's all like random drops in it. I mean, but generally, you know, an hour's farming on a few tunes, you do pull something nice. So yeah. So yeah, I will be going through the new zone. That is my like main plan in the coming days, just to try and find a few good farming spots. But yeah, I don't think the PTS will be on or active probably for about another 5 hours or whatever. What's that? Wood Elf bar long? Oh, come on. You can do me better than that. Have I had anything? What the? I used one of your vids yesterday and got 2 paintbrush plans, the paint palette and 2 birdasses. Oh sweet, yeah, they're worth... I think I did put one up for $1 million, but that's a bit steep. I think they're probably about... What have I sold anything? Oh, it's just sold a few bits, yeah. I think 500k is around the good spot for them. I'll reply back to that guy. Yeah, I might go to my spot. A few more runs. Yeah, the best spot that I've had the most luck and made all the gold, or pretty much the bulk of the gold, was where am I? Yeah, on Ontus Way Shrine. And of course that little building there, just in and out of that door, boring. But yeah, I've made some serious gold there. But yeah, you won't see me really making any sort of like plan, you know, farming guides with tons of urns, because I just don't, I don't know, I just can't pick them up properly. It just, you keep missing and stuff, and it just gets annoying. Maybe it's easier on keyboard and mouse on PC, I don't know. But I just prefer bigger containers, I just seem to just grab them quicker. Right, we're full again. And I could obviously sell this loot, but just delete it. That's the spot I found them, yeah, it's a sweet spot. I'll probably get it nerfed now, won't I? But yeah, I've had all the red guard stuff there. I've had a lot of Colovian Dawnwood stuff. I did make quite a lot from that Apothrica runs I was doing as well. So yeah, if you're on Xbox EU and you want some free stuff, just type in Xbox EU in the chat, guys, if you're on Twitch or YouTube. Xbox EU for the giveaway, and I'll be giving away a few bits. Hopefully they'll bring crossplay in next year, which I think is going to be the big feature next year, if we're lucky. And then obviously you can just do giveaways to anyone on any platform, which will be sweet. So yeah, just in the chat, guys, Xbox EU, if you're on Xbox EU for the giveaway. Give away some purple plans. If not, I'll just roll it over to next stream or whatever. Yeah, I'm not getting... I think this tune's a bit exhausted. Let's go to that other spot I found. But like I said, it's only one backpack, so it is a bit killer. Yeah, it's like if it was 2 backpacks, that'd be sweet, but it's only one. So it's not really ideal because I was going everywhere trying to find somewhere new. You know, try and find somewhere a bit different. I'll let the other guy try for the giveaway. I've got gold, saving up the gold to fund the stupidly expensive guild trader. Oh yeah, they're crazy, aren't they? What's going on, mate? How's it going? I'm just hunting just random solstice stuff. I've literally only got this a couple of days ago, solstice, so I just thought I'd just go around the area. I found a few little farming spots. Just something a bit different from urns, because yeah, I hate urns. You just pick up too much ash and trash. Oh wait, I've got a bounty, I just realised. Yeah, so the spot is here, but I don't know, let me know what you guys think of it. I'm not really keen on it. But you streak across here, grab the backpack, streak back, and then reset. So the good news of this is it's not a stolen container, so possibly higher chance. But the bad news is it's across the room and it's only one container, so I haven't really done this much because I just feel, yeah, I just feel it's not enough, one container. If it was two, that would be amazing. Yeah, I've not really had a lot of the solstice stuff, but I haven't really done it extensively. Oh, what's that? Hello? Hello? Oh, it's high elf stuff. Oh, how could you do me like that? Look at that. Yeah, that's another one I found, actually. I think that's a solstice one. Yeah, I don't have much on this tomb because I've got some bits up for sale on that. Yeah, that's all stuff I found in the Infinite Archive hallway. You know, the starter bit. I don't even know where I got that one from. Maybe Westfield. I swear I got an aided plan from digging in Solstice. Yeah, I mean, I think I've had some times where you get ones that you shouldn't have had. Right, this tune's pretty much done then. So yeah, you just streak through the door and then reset, because it's really fast reset. But yeah, one container. I just don't feel it's enough, guys, is it? If that was 2 backpacks, mate, I'd be here all day, every day. But just in case anyone does want to try and they're not sure who I am, it's, yeah, obviously Solstice, Sheltide Village. All these are all stolen, I think. So I thought this is the only house, I think, in the whole of Solstice, just like in a city or a town or whatever, that's not stolen. But yes, the downside, it's literally one container. So it is a bit, I need a bit more. But yeah, I'll try this for 10 minutes and just see what happens. But mind you, it's dropped 2 blue, so I'm probably going to get cooled down there. Right, I have a way to do outcasting. I'll go and open all containers in the building, but leave all the items in there and just take the backpack at the front door and going out of the door. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, really. Always like your hunts and dedication. I like those green Zero books. Oh yes, I haven't done that in a while. I found quite a few of them though. But yeah, the again, I still don't like this questions even I want answered. You know, like, is it better to do stolen containers or unowned containers? Well, you know, what is better? And to be honest, I can't see much in it. Maybe the unowned ones are slightly better, but I wouldn't say there's a lot in it. And also, do you have to loot the containers? Because they do reset if you don't loot them, because obviously you end up with tons of gear that you've got to keep deleting. So can you just leave them empty and just keep going and going? Yeah, I'll do this for a bit, but like I said, this tune might be on cooldown now. I don't think I've had a purple drop today, but sometimes when you get a couple of blues it goes a bit funny. And then you start getting whites, of course, and then people tend to log off. But I've had a couple of whites and then I've had a purple straight after. So, God knows. But normally once I've had a purple, I definitely log out. There's no doubt about that. I'll try this just for a little bit more because it is a bit one container. Oh, I just zapped too far there. But yeah, don't worry guys, I'll find some sweet spots for Eastern Solstice. I've got a good one for High Isle as well. I need to find one for Merkmire as well. A different one. Again, it's all stolen. I don't know if they're good or not. I just got a green one there. I wish they would clarify how long the cooldown for purple drops. I'm guessing 24 hours, but I have no clue. Yep, I still don't really know. If I get one, then I definitely swap tune. I mean, sometimes if you grab blues, you start getting whites. But like I said, I definitely had purple after whites. It just seems to be weird, I don't know. But what I normally do is, my plan of action is I go through all of like, so I think I've got like 9 characters. I will start with one character and I will just farm it for say 15-20 minutes. If I've not had a purple, then I'll just go to the next character. And then I'll take a mental note of that one's not had a purple. And then I'll just move on. And I'll go through all the characters and say 3 or 4 of them have had purple. Then if I'm still want to do more farming, I'll go back to the remaining 5 and then just do another 15-20 minutes on them. But I think it's a mistake to just keep doing one character. You know, once you've had a few drops, if you've not had a purple in about half hour, 20 minutes, then just swap the tune. That's all I can suggest. Yeah, always enjoy the thrill of the hunt. I'm happy with the blues, but if I get a purple, I'm happier for sure. Yeah, I think if you ain't got a purple in, say, 20 minutes, half hour, and you've been farming, like, intense, then, yeah, call it a day and just go elsewhere. Wait, I've still got a bounty. Be careful, mate. I don't know if I've got any plans that might be needing... Okay, that don't matter. Yeah, that one, I could lose that. So I really need to go to the Outlaws, launder that, even though it's nothing special, but it's saying alright. Right, let's go and do that boss. Let's just do something different for a bit. But yeah, I've not had a lot of luck in Solstice much. I have 19 characters sat in Westfield ready for farming. Yeah, I mean, you can really make a lot. But just cycle through the characters. Don't... My advice is, yeah, don't linger on one character. If it ain't being good to you, within, say, 20 minutes, half hour tops, just move on to your next character. Don't linger, because I think a lot of people linger on one character, and you can just get some really bad luck, or it might be on cooldown. And then, yeah, then you get cheesed off. Is there someone here? Oh, there's someone already here. I haven't even got the creatures up. Oh, I need to turn the vibration off because I'm worried it will disconnect my controller. Have I got time? Probably not. Streak through. Is this boss even taking damage, or am I just doing trash damage here? This boss is not taking damage. I definitely am. It's not targeting. This boss is literally running rings around me. Oh, this boss is a pain. Yeah, I've not got all these skills equipped that I normally have for actual dealing with bosses. Wait, have I still got wild on? Oh, no, I haven't. I don't know. Just go down. Damn, it's still going. It's like the longest world boss ever. Get me on my beam build now. Right, it's gone down. Bloody hell. I found the shimmering cheese on Friday. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I've only ever had that once. That is just ridiculously rare. You tried the tomb at the top of Solstice? Yeah, I have tried it. Yeah, it's just urns though. I'm not... It probably is optimal. I just hate farming urns. I think that tomb is basically a lockpick farm, yeah. It could be the luck of the draw. I do alright, but if it ain't happening, swap the tomb. Yeah. I think it is just that there's a lot of randomness to it, but I think once you get a purple, you probably ain't going to get another. I think there's a small chance you might get another purple. I don't think it puts you on some permanent lockdown cooldown, but I think you've just got a ridiculously low chance of grabbing another, so just swap tune. Right, ain't there another one? Did I get the other daily? Oh, it's in there. Oh, that's the quest. No, that's not a daily. Oh, right, there's a ruin there. Okay, let's just do that quickly. Oh. You also want to put the CP in chance to get extra plan. Yeah, the homemaker is nice. I did have a few times I've had like double purple and I'm like, damn. Also, isn't there a thing to increase chance with a companion? You can. It's the Azander gives you the research portfolios, but 99 out of 100 are trash. You do get the occasional nice thing from him, but very rarely. That's if you're doing containers. I put Mirion if you're doing treasure chests. And I think Isabel is good for world bosses. Sharp as Night. I think that's the fishing one. How do you think crossplay will affect the market? A big rise in values in items or a big drop? I think there's going to be massive drops. So I think you're far better off to have the gold rather than have the items. Because I always thought, like, you know, even like the red guard plans, you know, like there's 7 super rare ones, I think 7 or 8. You know, what happens if the market shifts and then there's suddenly loads of them? If you're hanging on to them, they're going to lose value. So I think you're always best to cash in and just have the gold, have the physical gold rather than the items. Because that item could then become, you know, if the market fluctuates, it's, you know, what guarantees it's going to be better? It could be worse. So I think you're best to convert everything to gold. That's what I'm probably going to do. I'm not going to keep anything. Wait, that wasn't actually a delve. I was expecting a delve there. Right, I need to quickly jump there. Long to that. What's going on, Death Lord? How's it going, mate? Aren't PC prices way higher than console? Yes, they're about, on average, they're about 3 times higher. Because I was shocked when I went on PC how crazy the prices are. So yeah, when they do crossplay, like the market is gonna be chaos. So I think it's best to have everything converted to gold. Because you don't know how it's going to take a while. It might take a while to iron out. I think within about 5 or 6 months it'll take a while, obviously, but the market will just iron itself out and then stabilise. I think that's, you know, because a lot of people have been complaining that, you know, it's going to destroy the economy, and it probably will, you know, but you know, once it will iron itself out eventually. I've got stuff to, where's the stuff to launder? Right, there's only that, everything else is just trash, so just get rid of it all. Not going to get much for that stuff, but just get off me inventory. Why can't it be like Baldur's Gate, where you get a bag of holding, where you can hold just an unlimited amount of items? Yeah, I'm good, mate. How's it going? I'm keeping my bank over 2 million to be safe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it could make things more valuable, but I mean, I suppose, for an example, like, yeah, like the Red Guard plans are extremely rare. They're worth like 1 million, 2 million plus the certain purple Red Guard plans. If there's only 3 on the, say, the Xbox EU market, but then all servers then become merged, and then there's suddenly 20, 30 available, then obviously, in theory, the price should go down, because when there's more of them about, then the price could go down. So, yeah, holding on to valuable items is risky, because there's no guarantee that item's going to keep that value, unless it's something you're really 100% sure ain't going to shift. Like maybe something ridiculously rare, like the mushroom polyp stinkhorn in Vardenfell. That's worth, like, 50 million. If all the servers are merged, how many is actually going to be in circulation? Probably barely any. So you're probably safe with certain items. The market value of things will crash hard for a while if it merges together. Yeah, it will. I think it will obviously iron out, but it will take a long time, take many months. Will be interesting what they do with guilds, if they allow more members or not, as there'll be too many guilds for the trading spots. Oh yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And obviously the PC guilds are probably going to have a bigger advantage, because they've probably got more gold, because there's more gold on PC. But like I said, I think all these problems, they will sort themselves out. It's just going to take a while if they just merge all the servers together. But I think in the long term it'll be good for the player base. You can play with people on different platforms. I think that will be good. I think I'm going to the wrong one. But yeah, it's going to be chaos the first 4 months. But I think there's a big possibility of that happening next year. Or maybe the year after. Get the cross-play going. I heard the PC guilds pay 10 times what console pay for traders. Yeah, I bet they do.
Good. Are you looking work for hire?
Right, let's see if we get any plans. If we're lucky, I might open. Oh, they've reset. I could do another 2. I could do another 2 quickly. I think that's the one. I swear I did. Oh, I did this one on another tune, didn't I? I won't be able to hold my Elden Root Trader's spot. No, that's what I mean. I don't know how it's going to work. Unless they're making allowances for console. Would that be fair? If PC in theory is 3 times higher, will they make allowances for console? Yeah, the economy is just going to be just wrecked. Well, I don't think I can solo this boss myself. Let's change a few skills. I might try and solo it, guys. What do you think? I think it'll be good if Zero will be Chaos though, because it already gets locked on EU. They will need to add another campaign. Yeah, they'd have to add some campaigns for sure. Yeah, to get that to work, they would definitely have to add more. It could work, like I said, like sometimes we play Fortnite or whatever, and one's on a Switch, another player's on an Xbox, maybe on, touchscreen mobile, and it all goes to one, doesn't it? So, like, I'm hoping, Elder Scrolls will work the same. Let's give it a go. Just keep that shield up. See how nasty this boss is. Is that a player? Oh, it is a player. Feel free to help. I have killed this boss before and it wasn't that damaging. don't know if I've even got any food on, to be honest. Don't think I have got food on. So yeah, but I think crossplay could be a definite possibility next year. That could be the big thing they're going to drop. And if they haven't got it ready, then it might be obviously 2027. Like heavy attacks bugging again. Right, nice, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that boss is a lot better, it's just got high health. Let's quickly grab some bits. Need a hand, I can run over to that boss. You might kill it before I get there. Yeah, I think we've already gone. Well, yeah, I think we've killed it already. I helped a little. Where are you anyway? Hope all is well. Yeah, it's all good, mate. Just doing some dailies and just, yeah, basically trying to get a few plans. I've not had any paintings either. I've tried to hit some treasure chests. I've done about 30. Ain't had nothing. I think I should have done it after 2020, to be honest with you. Yeah, it should have been done years ago, you're right. Ghosty Chills are sweet. I've seen your name loads of times. Yeah, they should have done the cross-play. They should have done it years ago. But it's definitely going to happen, 100%. I've got to get another Argonian relic. Where is that? I don't even know where it is. Yeah, the cross-play, it should have come years ago. And they've put it off for too long. But that's not to say they could still redeem it. Well, apparently they say this game's going to go on for 20, 30 years. They've got plans to. It's not going to end, this game. So if that's true, then you're definitely going to get the cross-play. You're definitely going to get the things that we want. Maybe even the PvP improvements. They're going to have to do it. I really thought this game was going to go in about 3 or 4 years. You know, once Elder Scrolls 6 comes out when I'm like 90, you know, that'd be the end of it. But obviously, they're not planning on ending this game, so this delve is really good. I only went here once. It's a really good themed delve. I'm looking forward to crossplay. What is that? So I can't read it. Tons more people would be about doing dailies and dungeons. Yeah, that would be sweet. The paintings in Vardenfell were so hard to find. I've done it 100 times. I know the paintings are a nightmare. I'm sure they've done something to it. Paintings in general, like even the treasure chest ones, they just don't drop. I've got a really good farm that I'm going to release. In Western Skyrim, where is it? Here, and this is the spot here, and I've been farming these treasure chests like mad to get a vampire painting, and I've done about 300 and didn't get one vampire painting, but I will release it as a farming guide because it's a really sweet spot to farm the treasure chest really quickly. They basically respawn. One respawns every like 50 seconds, so you can just keep looping and you're just getting a treasure chest every 50 seconds. But yeah, never got a painting though. Yeah, never got a painting. Wait, what am I meant to be doing? GTA will kill the game for a little bit, I think. Yeah, I mean, I did do a video saying that it will probably kill ESO. Well, it's definitely going to have a big impact. It will. It's going to have a big impact on probably every game. But they just need to pull the stops out. Like, if they bring the cross-play, you know, all the well-needed things it needs, then Elder Scrolls can survive. I mean, people say their game's dead. Even I thought the game was dead. And there don't seem to be tons of players about. But apparently it still ranks, I think it's number 16 MMO population. Oh, look at that, that's missions. Let's try and get our way there. Yeah, GTA is going to have a big impact on every game. Because everyone, well, you know, most people are going to want to play it. Maybe a free expansion when they merge it to add a new story and some new armor maybe. Yeah, that they can definitely do a few little nice things. That's the problem with this game. It's just like a lot of games. They have the potential there to be something really good. I mean, the game is good, Elder Scrolls, you know. It's got its problems, but, you know, if they address all this stuff, like the PvP and the crossplay, you know, it does have the potential to last. It just needs good management and good direction. But yeah, Elder Scrolls 6, yeah, I'm just like, I think I've totally given up on even waiting for that now. I think everyone has. Oh, I think I'm done there. Yeah, I like the idea of a free expansion though, just to sweeten the deal. A lot of time I run around doing sky shards on characters that need more, that need them, and I'm surprised if I see 3 people on my travels, yeah. Yeah, particularly on Xbox EU, it is really dead. Compared to PC, when you go on PC and A, there's like triple the player base. Yeah, Xbox EU is never very busy. It's not really peak time, admittedly, but it never really seems to be peak time.
I respect your...
But yeah, PC and A is more... If you... I mean, I play a lot of solo. I don't really play in groups. You know, I'm not reliant on groups. So I don't really do trials that much, even though I do like them. I play a lot solo. 95% of the time I'm solo, so it don't really affect me if there's not a lot of players. Yeah. Who's this player here? There's someone following me.
Halt at once. Let me see.
What?
That is the crime you
Clemency.
didn't mean it. But all right.
Right, anyway. Let's see if we've got anything decent. They have some weird Khajiit role players on PC and A. I saw them in Northern elsewhere. Yeah, that's what I've seen as well. I've seen people doing role playing on PC, which I've never seen on Xbox. It's a game people leave when bored, then come back after a couple of months. Yeah, it is one of them games where it's nice to take a break. You ain't got to play it religiously. You know, if you take a break for a couple of months. Right, let's see if I've actually got anything decent. No, not really. No, not really. Oh, what have we got there? Tideborne platform with no price data. Well, that could be something. Tideborne maces. On EU, Varden is always busy. Yeah, I think that's the free zone, so you do see... Oh my god, again?
Perhaps we should start a tab for you.
Right, I'm going to swap tunes now. Yeah, I'll have to check that one. See if that's anything special. If it says no price data, because I've got the add-ons, then it's probably going to be worth a bit. Maybe a couple of hundred, maybe. It's the new ones, that's why. Right, let's do some Westworld farming. What do you reckon? I need to get some lucky drops in. Oh, this one's in Solstice. But yeah, if you want any free stuff, guys, just type in Xbox EU in the chat. If you're on Xbox EU, and then I'll send you something special. I might have a few bits knocking about. Right, this is like looted up to the max. If not, if no one wants to claim anything, then I'll just do it like, you can just roll over to the next stream. I don't know what I was thinking dyeing that costume. It's too much gold. Vardenfell is only busy in the city. Same with Deshaun and Elden Root. Yeah, they're like the main hubs. What the hell? Just standing there. Oh, I am trespassing though. I'll let you off. Yeah, let's give that a bit of a break. Let's go to Westfield, see if my luck's in today. See what we can get. I'm on a healer build, so I ain't got a lot of damage. May I ask how long you've been making YouTube videos for? I do enjoy how quick and to the point they are. It's refreshing compared to a lot of videos I've seen. I've only been doing it a couple of years, and I wish I started sooner. I should have started about 5 years ago, because I've been playing the game for like 9 years, and I thought, well, I've got so much knowledge, I might as well start doing videos, basically. Yeah, so I mean, I'll mostly do PvP stuff, but I do, yeah, the occasional gold stuff, gold farming, and some PvE bits. But yeah, I've been doing it about 2 years now, probably. Oh, very close to 2 years. I think it's been 2 years. Oh, hello, we've got something and it's trash. Yeah, so now I've got a blue plan. I'll just farm for, say, 10 minutes on this character. And then if I get no purple, then just swap tone. I think that's just the best thing to do. But yeah, this is the spot I've had the best luck. I mean, I've farmed the outcast in quite a lot, and I have had some nice plans there, but nowhere near as many as this. I know this is a bit boring, this bit, because it's just backwards and forwards. But yeah, it's very efficient. I think it's also a good spot, say you're queuing just for a BG or a dungeon and you just want to sort of be like semi AFK. What, I just got another load there. Yeah, if you want to be like, you know, you just don't want to be really paying attention too much, because I can do this one-handed. I'm just using the right stick and A. So yeah, it's nice if you're just watching something, or you're not, you know, say if I'm looking on YouTube or whatever, or I'm just watching something else, I don't really have to pay attention. But yeah, it does get boring. If you're just watching this like by the hour, it does get a bit and then yeah, but yeah, swap tunes. If you're not having luck, then I think you can force a purple. You know, like if you stayed here with one tune for 3 hours and it just ain't dropping a purple, you can force one. But I think by just, you know, really going mad and being persistent, I think eventually you do get one drop, even if you're on cooldown. But I think you're better off, you know, within that time frame. You could have cycled through all your tunes and you might have had about 3 plans, rather than just trying to force one on one character. That's my way of thinking. See, look, I'm getting white now. So, but I've had purple after white. So what I'll do is, I can't normally, yeah, say about 3 or 4 white plans. If you get about 4 white plans, you're probably not going to get a purple, unless you force it for like an hour or 2. So, get a couple of white, maybe 4 at the max, and then draw a line under that tune till probably tomorrow, and then just swap. Which of your videos get the most views? I imagine the gold or farming ones, but I don't know. I think the ones that get the most views are my heavy attack passes, and some of my frost mage ones, and some of my sniping ganking ones I think have been the best overall. The gold farming ones not so much, apart from one did do really well. I think it was the one where I done one for each DLC zone. That took me ages, that video, and that done pretty well. But yes, generally the ones that got me quite well, biggish quickly was, yeah, like my breakthrough ones was sort of like, yeah, the heavy attack passes, like 100k passes. It's chilled out, I do it while watching YouTube. Yeah, that's what I like, you know, because any farming is boring because it's repetitive. Any farming involves repetition. But if you can do repetition whilst not paying attention, you know, and yeah, like doing something else, being productive with something else, or just, you know, watching something else if you want to, you don't have to be productive, then it sort of eliminates the running round, having to keep looking at the screen. So I'm sort of doing this semi AFK, and the only problem is when your inventory goes full. That's the only bugbear. Might as well just delete these ones. But yeah, just switch it up, you know, if you're going to be farming plans that I am, just go to different spots, swap characters often. But yeah, I have a couple of dry days where I get like 2 or 3 purple, and then some other days I'll get like 8 purple. It's just, you know, it does vary.
Can I help you?
But yeah, it's nice to sort of farm when you're not really, not what I expected. Yeah, it's just I do like this farm though, because yeah, it's just nice. You ain't got to pay attention too much. But yeah, I found a couple more that are similar to this. There's one in higher, but you do have to move a little bit. It's not quite... Oh dear, what was that? Yeah, it's not quite as straightforward as this. This is definitely the best in the game, I would say. If you just want to be in and out quickly. I better see what that is. One of the cats has smashed something, damn it. Right, I'm back, guys. Yeah, that cat just smashed my plant pot. Right, let's continue. So yeah, just had 2 white plans there, and then I had a purple just drop. Not a crazy purple, but yeah, an unusual one. So let's swap tunes. When you get something good, it motivates you to keep you going. I was about to stop, then got the paintbrush, which made me keep going. Yeah, once you get something good, you're like, well, let me get to the other character. Yeah, if you're persistent here with different characters, you do get nice stuff. So it's worth trying for a little bit more, even if you're getting whites. Yeah, that's what I said. The whites don't mean you're going to get a purple. Not get a purple, sorry. If you're getting whites, wait till you get about 3 or 4 whites, and then I would then stop. Because like I said, yeah, I got 2 whites there, and then I had a purple drop. So don't, if you start seeing whites, when I used to see whites, I used to just completely stop. And I probably missed out on a few purples. So yeah, get a couple of whites, yeah, maybe 2, 3, 4 at the absolute most, and then swap tune. That seems to work for me. So yeah, it just seems random, I don't know. But yeah, once you get a purple, definitely swap. Or if you've not had a purple, yeah, 20 minutes, half hour, just swap character and keep it going. But yeah, I'll show you some other spots as well, guys. I might try out. Once this character gets a purple or whatever happens with this one, I'll show you some other spots. So yeah, but I've had that happen a couple of times. I've had like a white one, another white one, and then a third white one, and then I've had a purple. So, and I always thought when you're getting whites, that's it, you're done, but you're not. Just give it a little bit longer. If you're getting whites, just farm for, say, yeah, 10 minutes more, just to double check. I usually switch tune as soon as I get a hit of blue. Yeah, I mean, that's what sometimes I do. I think, yeah, I think once you get a blue, you start getting white plans. And then it's either going to go one of 2 ways. It's either just going to keep giving you endless white plans, or it's going to give you white plans and then a purple. Yeah, so, yeah, just try that as a rule, guys. That's what I've been doing. Just farm for, yeah, 10-15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe half an hour at the max per character. And then, yeah, just once you've got a purple, swap. If you ain't got a purple within that time frame, just, yeah, swap tune. And then hopefully you get lucky. But that's not to say it's foolproof, you know, like I could be wrong. But I know one thing, the purples do drop after whites. Oh, this character looks pretty dry. So that's, say, 10 minutes and I've not really had much. I think I'll go the little extra for try for a purple, yeah. But I think just don't go too mad. If you're not getting one, you're not getting one within, yeah, 20 minutes, and you're just endless whites, then just come out. Someone's tagging all the mobs. But yeah, I'd say, yeah, as a rule, yeah, maybe I'm just repeating myself now, I know, but yeah, just after three whites, maybe 4 at the most, then just swap. But like I said, if you want to go on one character, you still can. I think you can force a purple if you do, like, you know, hundreds of... There you go, I've got a blue. That's the first blue of the day on this character. So now I bet I've been put on a white cooldown. So I'm either going to get a purple, or you're going to start getting whites. I said you get the red guard stuff dropping from here. I've had the red guard stuff. That drops from here. And the red guard stuff is what you know, is worth some of the most expensive ones. Right, it's looking dry. So yeah, I'll stay on this character, say, for 10 more minutes. But yeah, I think this is better than urn farming, unless you're like a big player that likes to just farm urns, but I hate doing it. They're just hard to grab for me. Maybe it's just me. I end up keep jumping where I'm missing the urn. So yeah, I prefer containers. And obviously, yeah, 2 at a loading screen that's super fast is just optimal. Obviously, if you could get 2 or 3, that'd be even better. And also the crafting motifs, if they're blue or purple, just ignore them. They're not part of the furnishing plan. So if you get a purple crafting motif, I think I used to log out. That ain't a furnishing plan, so just ignore them totally. That doesn't affect, or recipes as well, that doesn't affect the plans, as far as I know. Because they're just separate.
Yes?
I have all my characters where you are, so I'm stealing then going to craft. When I get a blue, it's taking forever. Still have 10 characters left. Yes, I pretty much had them all parked here as well. I've got some of them moved away now. But yeah, I've still probably got about 5 or 6 parked here. But yeah, particularly the Dawnwood ones is what's going to make the gold. Clothing ones are not as worth as much. They're still worth quite a bit, the purple ones. And of course, yeah, look out for red guard. And particularly the new ones of blue. Like the paintbrushes and the birdhouses. They look like trash plans, but just double check them. As they could be worth something. One thing I've not seen in ages, guys, I don't know if you've had one, is the golden imperial crafting motif. I've had it once or twice maybe, and I've never seen it in about 4 years of container farming. But I don't know if it only drops in non-DLC. Don't know. That's something I've not seen in ages. Anyone had a gold Imperial crafting motive? It's not even worth that much anymore. It's only about 70k, 80k. Right, this character's, yeah, like, I've probably stayed too long on this character. I'm just waiting for another plan to come up. And then I'm probably going to swap. It's looking a bit dry. I used to find it in Fargrave, but haven't stole there in a while. Oh, so it is DLC, yeah. I mean, maybe I thought, oh, maybe it only drops in non-DLC zones. I've got a really good one in Hugh's Bane as well. I've got like a red guard one. It's like 6 backpacks, and they're not stolen either. So that's another good farm I've got. I could actually show you guys anyway. Don't really matter. I'll just release it as a video anyway. Yeah, I'll show that spot next because that's something different. Once I'm done with this tune, which is looking pretty trash. See, if you're getting luck like I'm having at the moment. Okay, I've got a white and a green. What does that mean? I'll stay for a little longer because there was a plan. Okay, I just got a second white. That's my second white. So, yeah, 1 or 2 more whites and then call it a day on this character. I'd like to find the red guard because I want to learn the plans. Yeah, I should have learned them really. I just sold them. I think I've got one out for sale still. I don't know. I've had, I think, 2 or 3 of the rare ones. I've not had the... I think I had the meditation mat. I've not had the satchel one. But yeah, I'll show you the red guard farm, see what you think. It's a really good farm. But it does involve a little bit of running about. Yeah, I don't think this character is going to drop anything. It's either going to drop something in a second or nothing at all. It's not looking good, this one though. The place you are now, I have a better place where you are. Near where you are. Really? I will be interested to know. Yeah, I prefer ones with just the loading screens and minimal moving. If you can help it. I'm no doubt in my mind. I mean, this is like the best spot I've found, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is other spots that are even better. But I mean, you can actually farm the whole manor. I did a video on just the whole manor, but there is ads and staircases and stuff. It's just if you want to move or if you don't want to move. Enlighten us, yeah, enlighten us. I've definitely had the most luck from this spot here. Better than the outcasting in my opinion. I don't know if they've fiddled with the drop rates on that. You still get plans but not as much from what I've had in my experience anyway. I mean, I've only been doing this for say like what, a week or two, And I've had more plans than I've had probably in about 6 months at the Outcast Inn. I mean, there is a few nice spots actually here in the actual town. There is one where there's in and out, and it's, I think it's 2 drawers or dressers, but they're stolen. So I sort of shied away from that. But yeah, that could be a good spot as well. Yeah, this character is not going to drop anything. I'm going to probably do 5 more door openings and then I'm leaving it. I don't think it's going to drop anything, this character. I've lingered too long. Yeah, PTS will be dropping today, guys. Obviously it's going to be Eastern Solstice, so I'm going to be finding some farming spots there for you guys and dropping them. I'm hoping I can drop a video obviously later on today if I do find a spot. If not, the latest it will be tomorrow. Okay, two more door openings and I'm done. Because I think I'm wasting my time here. Yeah, this character is cooked. See, it's not dropping nothing. No, okay, right, that's it, I'm done. That character's done. Do you think there'll be new furnishings with Eastern Solstice? I'm pretty sure there will be. There normally is with every DLC, so yeah, providing there is, then I will do some farm spots. Hopefully find some good ones. Right, let's show you the... I'll show you the one in Hughes Bane. So the reason Hughes Bane is good to farm is because it doesn't really have its own furnishing plans. It's a Redguard themed zone, so you've got a higher chance of Redguard stuff. Plus you're not having all the other DLC stuff in the mix. So I'll show you that, guys. See what you think. Yeah, this is other stuff I've had here. Mate, what are these cats doing? Right, yeah, I'll show you the spot. So, Hughes Bane. I think you can put any character here as well, because I don't know. Oh, I've completed it in fairness. I think I can go here with any character. And again, this has got a fast reload. It's none, because a lot of the spots I've found in Hughes Bane itself, you have to TP out, you have to teleport out, and you know, there's a painful loading screen. I think this one is pretty good. So I'll show you it, guys, and see what you think. Yeah, like I said, it's about 5 backpacks ish with a few containers. And I've not seen, wow, I'm getting cooked here. I'm getting cooked. Oh my god, I'm getting pinned and all. This is not going well. Yeah, getting to it is a bit of a pain. And I've just jumped at the wrong time. Right, this is going to be a slow process, but we will get there. So yeah, I'll show you the spot, guys. I think it's quite a good spot. But yeah, I've not had anything from there yet. I haven't really farmed it extensively. Oh, are you chaining me seriously? I'm not having a good day. Yeah, so this is, there is a spot here, which I had here. There's a few containers, but the problem with this spot again, you've got a teleport, you know, annoying loading screen, so it's not ideal. It's not a bad spot there. You can farm there where I just was. If you drop down here, and then we go to behind the citadel, the entrance where you finish the quest, the exit, sorry, you can actually go back in. What's the best zone to farm chests? What chests do you mean? Do you mean treasure chests? Or do you mean lock boxes? Right, so this one, yeah, you've got 2 pots here, but I think they're just, yeah, they're food ones, so you just ignore them. Oh yeah. I would slot on streak just so you can get around quicker as well. And then I normally put on Ring of the Wild Hunt. Treasure chests, yeah, I'll just answer that quickly. Treasure chests, I'd recommend Solstice. It's probably your best bet because you can get paintings. That's not even Solstice. What are you doing, mate? Yeah, Solstice is probably your best bet. I'd say a second best is what I'm going to be dropping. I'll be dropping a full guide. Is the vampire one. And it's in the Greymore Caverns. This section here drops really fast respawn treasure chests. So if you've got the add-on, it's a really sweet spot. I'm going to be dropping a guide, hopefully this week, on that to farm the vampire paintings. So it's paintings you want to be after, really, for treasure chests, because that's where they drop. But they're hard to get. So just a warning, they are difficult to get older paintings. But yeah, I'd recommend the vampire ones here. Or yeah, the Solstice ones are probably going to be worth a lot. I've done some farming, but I've had no luck. Another one is Northern Elsewhere. I think I had a farming spot in here, the public dungeon. I was farming them. That'd be another good one. I would say Westfield. You can, but I don't think the paintings are super high value. But the vampire ones always hold value. Treasure chest would be preference as to what you want out of them, I would say. Yeah, it does depend what you really want, but generally it's probably paintings you want. So the vampire ones are going to always hold the most value because they're the hardest to get hold of. But yeah, that spot here, guys, there's a little building. I'll put it all in the guide and everything. There's a little building you can get in. It gives you access to this trespassing area, and the chest farm is really quick and easy. Even if you haven't got the add-ons, you'll get the hang of it. There's about 8 chests, and then just loop through and you might get a vampire. But yeah, anyway guys, yeah, this one. So yeah, we're in the citadel. At the back, you enter here. Have streak and Ring the Wild Hunt on, ideally. On a streak over here. Backpack. And then I think, was there one over here? I forget now. I haven't done it in a few days. It's just that backpack. Then streak up here. Watch the crushing doors. Not what I just did there. Then you come into this office. There is a couple of ads, but they don't respawn often. I'll show it more efficiently in a minute. Oh god, get out of my way. You come into the Warden's chambers. Then you've got a couple of urns. What the hell, I've just got that high health. A couple of desks. And there's a few nice wardrobes. Another backpack. Nightstand. Another backpack. Come back out. Go through this here. Another backpack. It's empty. Oh, I fell off, damn it. And there's one actually up there, and then you just come back and then reset on the door. And the loading screen ain't too bad. Oh, it's mugging me off now. It's okay, it's not super fast, but it's okay. So let me try and show you it a little bit quicker so it looks a bit more efficient. So streak right forwards, backpack, into the chambers, there's one urn there, desk, wardrobe, backpack, nightstand, backpack. So yeah, if you're really quick you can probably do this in about 40-50 seconds per run. Backpack. Yeah, just be careful up here because it's a bit slippery with Ring of the Wild Hunt on. Go along. It's a backpack. There is a treasure chest there as well. And then reset. But yeah, I've not really had much from here yet, but I've not farmed it extensively. So yeah, in theory this should narrow down the red guard plans. I'm sure there was another backpack over here. It's too dark, I can't see anything. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean obviously yeah, if you can do it a bit more efficiently than me then yeah, I think this is quite a decent run, but yeah, just expect a low drop rate. You're not going to be picking up plans left, right and centre because there isn't any DLC plans, it's just, you know, the base game stuff you're going to be pulling. But yeah, if you get red guard then you're going to be getting some big gold. Yeah, you just got to be careful up here because you can fall off that. And then backpack. Then just streak back. But yeah, there's very, very few decent runs in Hughes Bane for red guard stuff. Alicare is pretty much complete trash. It doesn't have to be a red guard zone, but apparently people report that you've got a higher chance if you're in that type of area, that type of plan. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Yeah, so it's a nice little just different farm. Just keep it, mix it up so you don't get bored farming plans, you know. Just have your brightness up obviously because it does help because you can see the containers easier. And have yeah, Ring of the Wild Hunt, something speedy. I do recommend Streak as well, so you can get around a bit quicker. And just don't fall off there. Check this backpack. And then streak back. So yeah, I'll probably will release this as a video guide. But whether or not I'm actually going to get a drop, I don't know. quick slot the Almalaxia's Enchanted Lantern. Yeah, that'd actually be good. Sometimes I go first person as well. I'm going to show you the other spot as well, guys, in High Isle. Because, again, them plans go for quite a lot. I said you can pick these pots up, but I think they've only just got... You just get provisioning stuff, so they're not really worth grabbing. So you've got the urn desk. I said half the time though it can be empty, that's the problem. But yeah, I said the red guard stuff, yeah, it's not for the faint of hearted to farm. Because obviously it's very, very hard drops. Yeah, good mate. PC servers are down for maintenance. Oh yeah, they're down. Yeah, I'm waiting for the PTS to come up. Sometimes I use my RIP vouchers and get some awesome prints. Yeah, you can get some nice ones. I've heard some of even the red guard ones have been dropping in it. Yeah, I'll show you the one in High Isle, guys. It's not a bad one. It's similar to the one in Westfield, but there's just a little bit of trekking. Yeah, I've got this one here as well. I'll show you this one quickly as well. This one's not too bad, but the loading screen's a bit dodge. But there's a few more containers that are close. So yeah, it just depends how far you want to trek. So you got 4 near the door. Can't even talk. You've got a nightstand, another nightstand, and then reset. So that's not a bad one, but yeah, the loading screen's a bit of a pain. It's a little bit longer than what I'd like. So you've got that one. Yeah, my favourite one at the moment for High Isle is this one here. I've had a couple of High Isle plans, but not much, and it's just these 2 containers. You can go through the whole castle if you want, but the loading screen's so quick. So it's just another good spot. But apparently the High Isle ones are really hard drops, and I think they are because I farmed this quite a bit and I've not had much here. I've had a few green and blues. So just these 2 containers here. So yeah, if the PC servers are down, yeah, that means they must be gearing up for the PTS. So yeah, I'll definitely try and find some good spots in the new zone. See if I can find something similar to this. That's what my goal is, to find something similar to the Westfield one. Or this one, you know, just a quick in and out. Couple of containers. Those purples are so rare. Yeah, you're telling me. But yeah, just swap tunes. Like I said, this one's looking... I just got a High Isle there, but it was green. I think just some characters you just get bad luck. Was that High Elf or High Isle? Oh, it was High Isle. You're joking, man. They're worth nothing. Yeah, I might, after this tune, I might jump back to Westfield. You just seem to have the best luck there. I don't know what it is. Compared to other places, they just seem nowhere near as generous. I don't know why. Like this, in theory, should be the same as the Westfield one, just to slightly, you know, got to walk forward slightly. But I've not had much here. When you get a purple, but it's a Breton one, damn it! It's worth like 10k or something. Yeah, I'll stay here for 5 or 10 minutes and then might swap back to the Westfield one. I just find the Westfield one, yeah, it just seems to be better. I don't know why. It just seems to be more generous. Apparently they say that all the plans are not equal. I'm sure I read somewhere they said that the High Isle and the Merkmire ones are tougher drops than the, you know, the Westfield ones. Who knows? It's all speculation at the end of the day. It's just, but yeah, just don't linger on one tune for too long. That's all I can really say. And you do get purple after white. But yeah, this one's pretty brutal. It's a nice farm. It's just the drops are just horrendous. The High Isle ones. Like you think you'd get lucky. I've had a couple of blue High Isle, I think, but I've not had no purple. But yeah, I'm planning to find good farms for sort of like all the DLC zones that, you know, they've got value. I want to try and find a good one for Northern Elsewhere, Merkmire. Got the birdcage hanging 2 days ago from Infinite Archive. Yeah, they dropped there. I've had a couple, not the bird ones though. I've just had the paintbrush ones. So yeah, congrats. It's a nice drop. I think they're going for around 500k. That's what I've been selling them for. I did put one up for 1 million, but I think that was a bit extreme. So I wasn't sure of the price. I thought I was being a bit greedy there. Yeah, probably 500,000's a safe bet they seem to be going for, but of course they will keep getting lower and lower because they don't seem to be as rare as what I thought they'd be. I can feel myself going back to Westfield. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this spot. It looks a nice spot, but it just, I don't know, it's not generous. I think it's the type of DLC furnishing plans. Yeah, I think they're all sort of, some are just worse than others. Just got a blue there finally, but it's a trash one. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's a trash one. On PCNA it's about 1 million on, yeah, PCA, yeah, sorry, yeah, PC, they're probably going for about 1 million plus, but yeah, console, I think realistically, they're around the 400 or 500k mark now. Are different containers different drop rates? Yes, they are, 100%. Like types of containers, I mean urn dressers and backpacks. Yeah, I think the best are dressers and backpacks. And then I'd probably say like trunks and wardrobes maybe next. Urns are definitely the worst. That's why you need to, you know, you have to go for like 500 urns to even get 1 or 2 plans. In my experience anyway, but yeah, I think the different type of containers, they definitely yield different results. Let's go to another character. Yeah, backpacks is really what you want to be aiming for. I think they might be the best. And dressers. Or maybe wardrobes and trunks, they're all under one umbrella. But yeah, urns are definitely lower. There's no doubt about that. What have I not done farming on? Did I do farming on him? I might have gone through them all, I don't even know. Oh no, I haven't gone through them all. What am I talking about? Yeah, I think that's why the Westfield one is so good. Because it's a backpack and a dresser. And I think they might be the highest type of container. Right, this one's full to the brim. Let's see if we get bloody lucky or not. I go for backpacks in dungeons and trials now. Don't care about chests or heavy sacks. Do you know what I don't get, guys? I've never understood why players are so desperate to get heavy sacks. People are like, oh, heavy sack, heavy sack, heavy sack. It's like, they only give you trash loot. I think once, I picked up a heavy sack once out of probably like 10,000. And I got, I think, 5 Hakijo. No, not Hakijo, Kuta. That's the best thing I've ever had out of a heavy sack. I don't know why people pick them up. They're just like, it's just materials. Red guard curtain, how can you be trash to me? Yeah, heavy sacks I'd never pick up anymore. Unless you got ESO plus and stuff, maybe, yeah, it just goes in your inventory, yeah. Better have it than nothing. But yeah, I wouldn't actively go and pick up heavy sacks. I can't see the point. They don't drop anything good. It's just random materials. And yeah, chests, even chests. I mean, I don't know if you get a chance of a motive in the dungeon ones. I can't remember. But again, they're not worth it. That's what I was thinking, was why it feels like it's better drops. Yeah, definitely. Different containers give you a better chance. Or they've got less loot. Like urns, they drop tons of ash and lockpicks. Whereas you don't get that in backpacks. But yeah, I have no doubt there's probably some really good backpack farms about that have gone unnoticed or not widely known. I mean, this is getting on my nerves. Go down. Oh, the ult's not working. Yeah, so I mean, I think the place with the most backpacks in the whole game that I've ever found is the Alakare, which is that Lecky's Blade. Is it Lecky's Blade? Yeah, there's about 10 backpacks here, I think. But you've got to log in and out or go to a house to reset them, and they're stolen. So that's really good there, if you want backpacks specifically. And in Craglawn, the Dragon Star Arena, I think if you go in the entrance hall there, you can reset. I think there's about 5 backpacks. I don't think they're stolen. But yeah, I bet you somewhere in the game there probably is some other good spots as well. So yeah, look out for backpacks. Look out for loading screen doors. Even during my style page drops, you have a chance to get it from backpacks. Oh, nice. I think chests in dungeons are only worth it if they drop armour that gives the rare style materials for deconstruction. Yeah, that's true. Let's see if we get lucky or not. Is it going to be a trash character? Or is it going to be a decent one? Only good style Matt from Dungeon set is glass. Eye of Mora from Skeevers. Yeah, I said I didn't realise some of them are actually worth gold. I used to just delete them all, but some of them, yeah, be careful. Some actually are worth a bit. Oh, I just got something there. I just got a purple. But it looks trash. Oh, it's not trash, it's just okay. Yeah, I think all the good stuff I've probably got up for sale. I don't have... That goes for 3k, Diedrich style. Yeah, right, let's swap tune. Rune Carver Blaze. So yeah, that's what my plan is though. Depending, I don't know when it's actually going to drop the PTS. It is today. And then I'll be testing out the new Eastern Solstice Zone. Because there's probably going to be new furnishing plans. Try and find some good spots and get that video up. That's going to be the next video. Then I'll probably drop another build after that. But yeah, type Xbox EU in the chat, guys, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, and I'll do a giveaway. Okay, I just got a blue there, so I might be on cooldown now. So yeah, one of two things is going to happen. I'm either just going to get Endless whites, or I might get a few whites and then a purple. Yeah, remember guys, if you see a door with a loading screen, even if it's a quick one, it should reset the containers. And of course, if they're near a door, you can farm. So are we going to get lucky? What are we going to get? I suppose we're going to pull white now. I bet whites are going to start coming up. I said that's the rule I use. If you get 2, 3, maybe 4 whites, log out, swap character. Yeah, don't spend more than 20 minutes on a tune. If you're doing this type of farm anyway. Maybe urns you could spend a bit longer. Because it's a bit rarer drops. Okay, no more plans as of yet. What platform are you guys on then? I'm on PCNA, but this is my Xbox EU account. I do have a PS5 account, I just don't go on it. I think I've only been on it a couple of times. I was going to level the PS5 one, but I thought if crossplays come in, I don't really need to. If they're all going to be merged within a year or two. Okay, it's looking a bit dry at the moment. Xbox EU. Alright, sweet. I'll see if I've got anything to give away. The next plan that drops, this purple, I'll give to you. Even if it's like a crazy one. Okay, I've got one white. If not, then I'll give you a purple plan. I've got something nice. Okay, the inventory's full. I feel guilty if it's a big drop now. It's alright, mate. If I get a good drop, then don't worry. I've got the gold anyway. I've got about 5 million, 6 million, so I don't really need it. So yeah, I want to give back to people anyway. I'll keep some of the gold for myself because yeah, I need it for like PvP builds or whatever, but where I've had so much gold in a short space of time, yeah, I'm alright to give away a few nice bits. Let's see if it's a big drop. If it's not, I'll find something on one of my characters. Right, that's 2 white. So are we going to get a purple drop? Or is it going to just be endless white? A recipe? I'd laugh if it's like a red guard or something. It's possible, you never know. I've had about 2 or 3 red guard here in about a week. You made a big pile of gold this weekend with your video. Yeah, I made quite a bit. But yeah, ever since I've dropped the video, I've seen more players here now. Before I dropped the video, there wasn't actually any players here barely. I might see the odd one. But yeah, once I dropped that, then I've actually seen players here. But I said I did cover this actual building before on a previous video. But it was actually running around the whole manor, which is nothing to stop you. You can run around the whole manor. It's just there is a few mobs and staircase and whatever. It's just how you want to farm in it. If you want to just AFK farm like this. Or if you want to run around. Okay, this character is looking a bit dry. Just waiting for the next plan drop. I'll just wait for the next plan drop. If it's another white, I'll probably log out. Once the crossplay happens, we'll see a ton more players at your video locations, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But mind you, like I said, some of the green plans, not many of them, maybe the Dawnwood ones, but even some of the blue plans, even if you've hit the purple and you're on the purple cooldown, there's nothing really to stop you to continue farming, because you could still get the paintbrushes and the birdhouses, as they're not purple plans, they're like blue plans. So you could continue farming and not even bother farming the purples and still make gold, because them new plans, yeah, they're just blue. So you could keep getting them drop if you've been through all your characters and you want to keep farming. Doesn't have to be a purple. It just tends to be, the purples tend to be worth more. Oh yeah, this is characters going very dry. I'm either going to get a big drop on just nothing. Might have to swap tunes, maybe 10 more hits. I wonder what the most expensive furnishing plan is in the entire game. It used to be the Khajiit brazier, I think, and I still think it's got quite a lot of value, but I don't know if it's around about the 1 million or 2 million. I'm surprised it ain't the skooma bubbler. That is like impossible to get to drop. I've farmed that for months and I've never had that skooma bubbler. I've had the furnishings drop, but I've never had the plan drop. I wonder what that goes for. I don't think it's silly money though, I think it's like a couple hundred. And that is such a rare drop. Never ever seen the skooma bubbler. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that character.
Can I help?
Someone got one today. After looking, saw Khajiit Brazier 700k. But I mean, yeah, they've gone down a bit. That thing dropped in price way down. I got the Enchanted Brazier. Yeah, it drops at that quest. Yeah, you can do the quest to get it. And it's a really quick quest as well. On PlayStation. Let's just do a couple more door openings and this character's done. But yeah, what is the rarest plan, guys, do you think? I suppose it would be the Red Guard one. One of the Red Guard ones, I think some of them can go for about 2-3 million. I don't think there's anything above that. Maybe a couple of the Tideborn ones. Yeah, I would say the hardest one of all of them is definitely the skooma bubbler. That's just... I've pickpocketed thousands and I've just never seen it. This character's cooked. There's nothing coming out. I just want one more plan and then I'll be on my way. The backpack 3.5. How much was the skooma bubbler? I don't actually know. I think I vaguely remember it being around about 300-400k, but it should be worth a hell of a lot more than that. Because it is just, yeah, crazy hard drop. Okay, I had a green one there. What's that about? A white and a green? Yeah, I've had the physical furnishing of quite a few times pickpocketing. But yeah, the plan, that has just eluded me for years. And I just give up because well, I occasionally do it, I just don't farm it extensively anymore. Because yeah, it's just not worth the effort, because if it's not worth millions, it should be worth millions. That thing is just crazy rare. Right, I'm done. This is the last one, I promise. Right, that's it. No, one more. Right, I'm done. Next character. I don't think I got anything out of that one. I'll see if I can find a nice plan for you. These ones are pretty trash. Ain't got much on this one. Okay, just 2 red guards straight off the bat. So that's a good sign. If you get plans straight away, that indicates like the tune is fresh, I think, and then there is no cooldowns on it. $112k for the Skooma Bubbler, that is just crazy. What the actual plan? That is madness. How that is not worth more, I do not know, because there can't be many of them sold. See it right here, buying it. Yeah, damn, that was, yeah, I would definitely buy that. I just want to legitimately pick one of those up, but that is just a nutty farm. Oh, what's that? Items sold. Yeah, 7k for the item. Yeah, I found, I think about 3 or 4 I found pickpocketing, but yeah, the plan, damn, why is that not worth more? That plan, in my opinion, should be worth about $1 million. Unless it's more common than what I think it is, but that is just, yeah, that is crazy rare. Oh, this character's drying up now. What is going on? It's going to give me something, surely. This will probably be the last one I actually do. I'm pretty sure I can afford any item in the game, but I refuse because I'd rather find them. I'm too stubborn. Yeah, it's more satisfying to find them, but some are just, I think you just have to admit defeat. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the Aelid ones when I said what's the rarest ones. The Aelid furnishing plans are super rare as well. I've tried farming them, never had one. Which is, I used to farm... No, it's not there, it's Green Shade. Public dungeon here. Farming that like crazy. Never had the Aelid one. I think they can be worth, yeah, like 2-3 million. They might be slightly more than the Red Guard. Some of the Dwarven ones can also go for a lot. Dwarven Boiler, I think might be one. But yeah, like, yeah guys, remember you can use the companion as well, just to give you that little extra boost. You get the research portfolios, but again, you don't really get much out of them. From my experience, I've probably had a couple of purple plans out of like 1,000. So I don't really bother with the companions too much. But yeah, if you've got the passive unlocked, happy days, you know, but This character is just nothing going on with this one. You're bloody killing me, what's going on? But yeah, I've not had a painting in a very long time. I think as you were saying, I might have had one Westfield one recently, but painting seems to be worse than furnishing plans. Once the companion is leveled and report is maxed, you don't need to have them out and get the photo. Yeah, they just... Yeah, they do, yeah. Once you max it out... Oh, I've got one. Dawnwood. I got a Dawnwood. Nothing crazy, but a nice drop. I just don't bother the companions too much. It's just a nice little extra, but generally you don't really find much with them. I've just never bothered to max level a companion. The hardest one I had to get was the Apotheka Platform Green Lattice from the Infinite Archive, usually around 1 million. Yeah, that might drop in the hallway farm video I done. You get a lot of plans in the hallway reset. Right, I've got a blue, so am I on cooldown? After this character I'll do the giveaway, I'll find something. Something that's worth reasonable. Yeah, this character's not looking great. I said I've had the blue one, it's okay. I'll just do 5 minutes of this character, then I'll do the giveaway. And another thing I've never had, guys, I've never had a gold motive. Gold crafting motive. Apart from the Imperial one I've had once, I've never had any gold crafting motives drop. I don't know how people get those. I am doing a guide how to sort of farm them. You can't really strictly farm them, but just like to maximise your chances. That's another video I've got in the works. I've probably got about 15 videos in the works. Probably 5 or 6 builds and probably, yeah, about another 8 farming guides. Come on, where's my purple? Give me a purple, come on. I think all my luck's run out for today. I thought you could only find one gold Imperial mouse. Are there more? There are more. The actual crafting motifs. I think you can get gold. I'll show you one. Oh no, I haven't got any on me, I don't think. Yeah, any type of crafting motive can drop a gold one. I think pretty much all of them can. And the gold ones, yeah, they drop from the same source as the pages. So when you get like a purple page, you've got a chance to get a gold book. But again, it's ridiculously rare. But I've never had one, apart from, yeah, the Imperial one. But you see tons on the guild trades, you think, how the hell are they getting them? But I am putting together a sort of farming video as such, to try and maximise your chances. But again, even maximised, the odds. I said I've been playing the game 10 years and I've never seen one. I generally think your best chances are dailies, so I will be doing a guide. You found the Imperial one 5 times. Damn, I've only found it once, or maybe no, I think I found it twice. Tell a lie. Okay, I just got a green. What does that mean? I think it's time you gave me a purple, but I don't think I'm going to get any more today. I know you can get the Imperial in the Sigic portals. Oh, sweet. I've only ever had it from containers. I think, yeah, I've had it twice, maybe. I've never had the Etheric Cipher. I bought one once, but I've never had one drop. Oh yeah, this character's probably done. Let's just do a few more. Yeah, this character's done. Right, one more and I'm done. Right, that's it. I'm done. I'm burnt out. Right, I think I do have a nice plan on my other thieving character. So just double check, guys. Just type in Xbox EU for the giveaway, just to double check if there's anyone else on Xbox EU, and I'll do a giveaway. Right, so what we got? I'll probably give that away. Yeah, that's probably worth about 200k. And I'll just chuck in some extra ones. Yeah, someone type Xbox EU. There was someone that did type in Xbox EU. Was it Moozakid? Okay, mate. Yeah, what's your gamer tag, and I'll send it to you. Is it the same? Just double check it's the same. If not, okay, no, it's not. Right, let's put it in. I need me specs on for this. Oh, so we don't get old, guys. 86. Oh, there we go. Sent. Well, hopefully you've got it. It's you stealing in the same spot. He was in the same spot as us. I've been picking them pots for a few hours. Nothing big drops yet. Oh, good luck to you. You never know, you might get something. If you're persistent with lots of characters, you will get drops. Just don't linger on the same character for too long. You will get lucky. Don't know if I've got anything on this one. No, nothing crazy. I think I might have had that drop today. I was debating getting that skin. I'm not sure. Polymorph's always good. Oh, sweet, mate. You're welcome. That is a good polymorph. I'm not really bothered about mants anymore because I've got so many mants. I'm more interested in, like, yeah, skins or polys. But yeah, I've got the Seals of Endeavour to get one. I don't know whether to or not. I might buy the skin with the gems. Yeah, I do like that skin. It's quite a flashy skin. There is another skin on here, but it's not as good. Somewhere, is it this one? It's not as good. I'm probably not going to get that. I haven't got many polymorphs, but I don't know if I want one or not. But yeah, that skin is tempting me. I might get it. Maybe. Well, I do want that one as well. I think I've got quite a few seals. I've got, yeah, about 11,000. But yeah, mants, I'm not really bothered. I do have quite a few mants now. Where are the mants? Yeah, I've got quite a lot of mants. So even though, like, some are nice, I just think I've got so many now. I don't know if I want to get any more. Didn't even know I had that one. Yeah, there's some nice ones. I didn't even know I had that one. Well, no, I did actually. I just totally forgot I had that one. That's a good one. Nice Halloween one. I forgot I even had it. I've got a few spider ones. We've got some good bear ones. Another Halloween one. Skeletal bear. I haven't really collected the Indrix much. That is a good... I did want that ram. That is actually quite a nice ram. Oh yeah, got the Void Mother one. That's a good one. I haven't got the... Yeah, so I mean, like, when you get loads of mounts, I don't know if I want any more. So yeah, I might go for skins or polymorphs. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I said hopefully do another one soon. I said, yeah, hopefully my plan is to get a furnishing plan spot out quickly for Eastern Solstice. Hopefully today or tomorrow. Then drop a few more PvP builds. Drop some more guides and stuff. My girlfriend is desperate for the Celestial Ram to come back. Yeah, they're good ones. I do like those. Yeah, if there's a mount that grabs my attention, I might get one maybe. I don't know. I've got too many mounts. But there are some nice ones. That one's pretty good. Is that one good? It's not a bad one. I like the ghostly hands. That one I don't like that much. Nice and flashy though. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'll probably get a skin or something. I might just save him. I don't know. I appreciate you, mate. Have a good one, guys. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for making my crafting time more tolerable. So, alright, mate. See you guys soon, yeah. Look out for the video I'll be dropping hopefully today. Might be tomorrow, depending if I struggle to find somewhere in Eastern Solstice. But yeah, should be dropping today on PTS. So I'll be combing through that area. Try and find some nice spots. We'll see what happens, guys. I'll see you soon.